My father had a brother and two sisters, and all of my grandfather's brothers were all judges and lawyers. And my grandfather decided to be a school teacher. And they looked at him like, school teacher, you don't have the status that we have. So then my grandfather went and got his doctorate degree when he was 65 years old
Wow.
and became a college professor. This was in Dominican Republic. So then my father came to the US and that upped our status a little bit more because now, we're Americans,
Mhm.
technology and all these different things. And then they still look down on my dad because my dad never finished high school. My mom told me these stories. My dad never told me he didn't finish high school. My dad had a lot of businesses. He had a car repair company. He had a restaurant. He had a dry cleaner. He was a serial entrepreneur
Yes.
way back in the 70s and the 80s. So then when I started learning about my family, and I got involved with education, I said, you know what? If my grandfather can do it, then I can do it. And then I put the effort in to get my doctorate degree in education because I was an educator. I wanted to kind of follow in his footsteps and also bring that prestige back to that side of the family that everybody looked down because we weren't doctors and lawyers. Because originally I wanted to become a lawyer. And then my dad said, lawyers work for people. Why don't you become something that somebody works for? And I said, you know what, Dad, I'm going to start thinking about that because I have my master's in business. But then when I got into education and I started teaching business courses at the local university, I realized that in order to reach the pinnacle of my profession, I should get my doctorate degree. And that's why I got my doctorate.